So hello everyone, it is time for yet another Orlando Halloween Horror Nights adventure. And this time I'm continuing my Universal Resort tour for 2023 and I am at Surfside. So Surfside and Dockside are the two value resorts at Universal. They're the cheapest resorts on property and quite affordable. My night, for this night and tomorrow night, just over $100, and that's expensive rates for Surfside because it is Halloween Horror Nights. So this vlog will be my stay at Surfside. I don't know how much I'm doing at the resort, but I will be mostly around here tomorrow because I am working remotely from Surfside tomorrow. So I will have lunch here. I will share some of the amenities. I've already done a full resort tour in another video, so I'll link that one up above. But this is just going to be my stay here for 2 nights during Halloween Horror Nights to show you the experience and take you along with my adventure. So without further ado, let's do this room tour. Okay, update. This is going to be a very fast room tour because I just ran downstairs to try to get Michael Express for tonight and we got it. So he has Express. If you've been following Halloween Horror Nights, it's been quite the ordeal getting Express this year, but I got it for him. So that pretty much took out my entire time for the room tour before I need to change clothes and go get on the bus to go to Dead Coconut Club. So here's the very fast, abbreviated room tour, full room tour elsewhere. But this is my room. This is 1223. I'm in building 1, 2nd floor. I like to be on a high floor, but the room was ready when I got here, so I'm not gonna complain. So quick room tour. We have the hooks on the mirrors that I love so much. This view, straight to the pool. It's a poolside room, pool view. We have the bathroom. It's pretty standard. Love this tile. Nice large sink. Maybe not if you have multiple people in here, but fine for one person. Your shower, standard. 2 queens. I brought my own pillow. TV, fridge, drawers, chair, lamp. This is really abbreviated. Clock, hand sanitizer, area to put your stuff. 1 USB charger there, but there's more USB chargers around. There you go. And this is my view. This time around, it's been trying to rain. I'm on the 2nd floor. Not the best view I've had at Surfside. I like to be higher up, like in one of these rooms, but you know what? It was ready when I got here. I'm not gonna complain. And now I need to get ready and go to Dead Coconut. More on the room and the resort tomorrow. Another night of Halloween Horror Nights ahead of us. And yes, I am starting the vlog at Dead Coconut Club yet again. Same spot as probably the last vlog you saw because this is now my new corner because my other favorite spot keeps getting taken before I can get here. But I'm here. I am waiting for some friends to join me. And one particular friend I think you guys will be excited to see join me tonight, and that is Michael. It is his night off from scaring people. And so he came to be scared himself. So he's on his way. We're gonna have a full night in the fog together, seeing all the houses, having the best time, hopefully, having some bestie catch-up time, and letting him see the entire event because he's been too busy scaring people to see it for himself. So it's getting rowdy in here, but when it's time to go in the parks, I will see you at the gates. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Thursday and I closed down Halloween Horror Nights last night. We were there, I think I got on the bus at like 2:30 in the morning. I got back and, you know, had to take my shower and unwind and didn't go to bed till like 4:15 in the morning. And then my body woke me up at 8:15 in the morning. So I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. I had an absolute blast with Michael at Halloween Horror Nights last night. I didn't end up vlogging last night. I was just really wanting to enjoy my time with Michael, and it's been a really long time since we've had a chance to hang out, and then it was his one night in the fog. But I just decided, you know what, I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights again tonight, Thursday. I don't need to vlog both nights. I can just be in the park, be in the moment, experience it with him, and I'm really glad I did that. I'm back, I'm awake. I'm gonna go get some breakfast at Surfside and I'll show you guys what I get for breakfast. But I am working from here today. After I have breakfast, I'm gonna get my laptop set up and do some work. But I have a staff meeting tonight from 5 to 6, so I'm gonna be at the resort all day. It's gonna be a while before I go to Horror Nights, so I'm gonna go get breakfast now, but I'll probably take a work break at some point in the afternoon and do a walk around and do a little tour of the resort and get some Starbucks and something. And it's kind of a fun way to work, honestly. It's nice. I like it. So let's go get some breakfast. So I'm kind of at the end of this hallway, but I'm going all the way down to the elevators. In previous vlogs, I've shown you guys the really cool view out of these windows because I've been on a high floor. But this time around, I'm only on the second floor. So not exactly a spectacular view from the second floor. It's really just the entrance of the resort here, but it's also my first time staying in this Tower 1. I've always been Tower 2. So yeah, let's go get breakfast. Perk of being Tower 1 is that you're right by the bus stop, because the bus stop is like right around this corner. So that was nice at the end of Halloween Horror Nights last night. But let's see. They have advertisements for the photo ops. Tell you about, oh, I didn't know Dockside had this. Interesting. All right, on our way to the Beach Break Cafe. There's other stragglers like me, because it is 11:06. Only 20 more minutes of breakfast. And I am not the only one who waited. So there's a ton of simple stuff list, like cereal, snacks, Pop-Tarts, oatmeal, ice cream if you want that for breakfast. But yeah, they do have like a little grocery section here. Packs of water, their cups. This is one of the only resorts I don't have a cup for. But yeah, they do have these kind of options if you want that. They've already started putting out some of the lunch items. Looks to be the same menus as when I stayed here earlier this year. So last time I got the waffle, but I've done a waffle at Cabana the past couple times, so I think I'm gonna do something different. Okay, it was a little bit of a wait because I got here at like 11:10 or whatever, but they made me fresh pancakes. I got blueberry pancakes. They're massive. I'm probably gonna eat one of these, but they look really good. So that is breakfast and lunch today. Well, hello again. It is now 4:11 p.m. I have spent the day working from my mobile office here at Surfside, and I have a staff meeting in about 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So I figured now is a good time to go take a break, grab a Starbucks, do a little stroll around the resort, and take advantage of the fact that I'm working remotely and just kind of, you know, get a mental break and walking around the resort. So I like to look through the gift store because I saw some really interesting Harry Potter stuff down there that I hadn't seen before. I want to get to Starbucks and at least go take a glance at the pool. There's not a whole ton of other amenities at Surfside. Dockside is definitely the bigger resort. It has 2 pools. It's a lot more rooms. But I'm here. Let's take a stroll. Let's get a mental break before I'm on a staff meeting for an hour. And then, after staff meeting, Halloween Horror Nights. Basically, right when you come off the elevator for building 1 is the gift store. But look at this pillow. It's my first time ever seeing this, and it's really cool. I like it. But nothing else really looks new, per se. They have the Horror Nights merch. But yeah, your standard universal gift store. But I love that pillow. Love it. So this is where I almost came to work earlier because I was like, oh, maybe I'll go down in the lobby. But it's been pretty busy in the lobby. But they do have like this nice workspace. So I could have come down here and worked the USBs, chargers, and everything. But I opted not to. Let's go out by the pool. So if you get food from the beach bar, Beach Break Cafe, there is more seating outside. It's actually really nice out right now. Floor to fall, it's breezy, not too humid. We like it. So decently busy in the pool for a Thursday. The parks have been pretty busy though, and it's Horror Nights time, so yeah. I actually haven't used this pool. Every time I've stayed here, it just hasn't been the right conditions to use the pool. It's either been too cold, or a case like today where I'm working. 0 entry pool in. Looks very nice. Across the lake. Pool hours. And then they have little seating areas over here that I remember the first time I stayed, I thought it was gonna be a fire pit. But they're just seating areas. Oh my gosh, look at the tiny little lizard. They're so small. So yeah. Kind of nice to get a little fresh air. I might sit at one of these tables, defrost a little bit. It's very cold in the lobby. There's a bar over here, the sandbar. But yeah, I think I might just chill at one of these tables for a few minutes. That was a super pleasant little break from work, but now I need to grab my coffee and go back up to my room and get ready for this staff meeting. Pumpkin cream cold brew acquired. This is honestly my kind of work setup where I can just go downstairs and grab Starbucks. Like, this is great. But I've got 15 minutes before my meeting, so gonna get all set up for it, ready for it, make sure I'm good to go. See what my backdrop is gonna be. I guess I should make my bed, like turn the camera, figure that out. But I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, have this staff meeting. Well, work is done, and now it is time to head off to Halloween Horror Nights. Meeting ran long, but I am free to head over now. I'm just gonna have a super casual night over there. I believe I'm gonna be solo for most of it. Gary and Becca are gonna come in the park at some point. They're enjoying their last night together, so I don't wanna, you know, impose on them too much. But I do want to at least see them, say goodbye, maybe run a couple houses with Gary to end his Halloween Horror Night season. So I think it's going to be a very short night for me over there. Maybe I'll get some more food from the beach cafe tonight when I get back. If so, you'll see her in the vlog. So I'm going to go get in the park, and I'll see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Okay, I am back from Horror Nights. You know, October is supposed to get less humid, but that's not how it worked out. It was pretty humid tonight. Not like super sweaty like opening weekend, but still a little sweaty. So I am back. I picked up a pizza. I'm not starving, but I need some sort of food. At least a piece of a cheese pizza, and shower and go to bed. And then in the morning, I check out. So I will see you guys then. Probably grab a Starbucks and hit the road. So I'll show you whatever else I do in the morning. But for now, pizza and bed. So hello, I am obviously back home, and it's actually like a week and a half later, almost 2 weeks later from when I ended this video. So I woke up the next morning, packed up, got some Starbucks, headed back home. So I did not do anything else at the resort. I did not vlog it. I probably should have at least vlogged getting my Starbucks, but I didn't. I just hit the road, came back home, and I've been home ever since. I took a week off of Halloween Horror Nights. It was very hard to do. I have withdrawals now, but I did take a week off of Halloween Horror Nights. But I figured this video needed some sort of little end cap to talk about my experience staying at Surfside during Halloween Horror Nights, because I did not think I would stay at either Surfside or Dockside during Halloween Horror Nights again, because I did that in 2021 and had a not so great experience. This time around, it was in the middle of the week and it was the cheapest hotel, and I wanted to have one more little stay to see Michael for his night off and to see Gary and Becca before they went back to the UK. So I couldn't pass up the price and a midweek stay in Orlando. So I will say that my overall experience was much better this time than it was in 2021. 2021, I stayed at Dockside. Loved my room there. Good hotel experience, but the bus experience was not great in 2021. Back then, Surfside and Dockside were sharing a bus. And so it would go to Surfside, pick people up there, and then come to Dockside. A lot of times the bus was already pretty full. And then we had a very, very, very long wait to get from Dockside to Universal the one night I did Halloween Horror Nights while I was there. So that was like a 35-minute ride to go basically like a mile or two of the road. I could have walked faster than we rode there for sure. That's just because of how much Halloween Horror Nights traffic there was on that particular night. I was worried. I was worried about doing that again. I knew going into it that at this point Dockside and Surfside have their own bus services, so you don't have to share anymore, which does make them quite a bit more speedy. But I was still concerned that we were gonna sit in traffic, but it was fine. Now this time around, my strategy was a little different. The one night I did Dead Coconut Club, so I was there early. But the other night I was there pretty late. Like I got on the bus probably close to 7 p.m. and it was fine. It was a Thursday night. I don't remember what night of the week I was there. It was probably a Sunday, maybe. So maybe the Sunday was just a lot crazier. Who knows? Maybe it was just later in the season. For whatever reason, it was fine this time around. So if you're worried about staying at one of the value resorts during Halloween Horror Nights, it was fine. Bus service was great as always. I have no complaints about it. So it was overall a really good stay. My only complaint is probably my complaint about Surfside or Dockside anytime I stay there, and it is that the walls are way too thin. The family next to me that had the adjoining door, they weren't being overly loud, but they had little kids, and I was hearing all of their conversations. I was hearing every single thing the kids were doing. Even just the parents, I could full on hear their conversations through the wall. I was working from the resort on that Thursday, so I figured everyone's gonna go to the parks, I'm gonna have a nice quiet day, but they stayed in their room until probably 1 p.m. So it was a little noisy having them as my neighbors while I was trying to work, but that's my real only complaint about those value resorts, is they made the walls so thin. You get what you pay for. It was, you know, as cheap as you can possibly get in the area at the time, so I can't complain too much. Not my favorite of the resorts at Universal, not my top pick. It's just somewhere I stay when I want a really cheap visit to Universal and I don't want to have to drive back home that night. That was my stay at Surfside. I hope you guys enjoyed. There will be more Halloween Horror Nights content coming next week because in just a couple days I'm going back to Halloween Horror Nights. I am taking my mom for her first and probably only Halloween Horror Nights ever. So on Monday you will see the vlog from that, which will be us together in the fog, and then on Wednesday you will see a vlog from the resort we're staying at because we're going back on property. And I hope you guys are enjoying this Halloween Horror Nights / Universal Resort Tour season because it is coming to a close and I can't believe we're already so far into October. I'm not ready for it to end, but there's still many more nights of Halloween Horror Nights for me. So with that, I'm gonna sign off, but until next time, stay safe and stay spooky. Bye.